talked about, but everyone does have that journey. So I started out, I owned my own boot camp. I always want to say burn, but boot camp in Naples for 6 years. It was called Beachbody with Holly. So,
Ah,
and so I did that. And then there was a gym that kind of was like a rival gym, not rival, but the same company that they would have like company calls. And one of the guys that was on the top over there, his name was Devin Klein. And he had his own boot camp at that gym, and I had mine. And we would always be battling it out for the top, number one spot. So he finally was like, I gotta know who this Holly girl is. So he comes over and starts like spying on me. And, we became friends, but it was like a friendly, just competition. Um, so we actually had some other mutual friends, and that's also how we, got connected. But his wife is amazing. So long story short, he and his wife ended up moving to Charlotte, and they started Burn Boot Camp in a parking lot.
wow.
And so he calls me one day and he's like, hey, Hall, he's like, I'm going to start franchising these. And I'm like, okay. Like, it kind of felt like a little bit like, dude, I already got my thing going. Why? Not that
Yes.
I don't need you,
Yes.
but you're up
Like,
there. I'm here.
good job. Good job for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm pumped for you. Um, so long story short, he had a couple that they were moving to Naples, and he's like, you got to meet them. They're going to open a burn, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, honestly, Devin, like, I just want my own. Like, I don't really have interest going into business with someone that I may not know. He's like, just meet them. So Justin, I did. That's my husband.
Yes.
And we did. We hit it off. Like, everything was perfect. Everything was great. Still a little bit, it's scary going to, at that time, it wasn't a partnership. At that time, I was just going to go be the head trainer.
Yeah.
So, but there was conversations of what that future relationship would look like. So, I joined Burn in 2015 as the head trainer. And soon after that, I bought 49%.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was wild because I never thought I could be, it was scary to go on your own.
Yes.
Right? Like, that jump is so scary, and it feels like, are we going to make it? Like, I don't know. Like, this is, at the time we have a son now, but at the time we didn't, it was just my husband and I, and we're like, I don't know. Like, we have a good, solid business where I was at. Like, is this the right move? So
Been there,
anyway,
done that.
yeah, it's scary. You're just like, oh, but at the time it felt great. And there was some stuff that happened in our partner's relationship that caused friction between all of us.
Wow.
So unfortunately, at this time I was 5 months pregnant. I had owned, the 49% for probably 8 months, give or take. And
So this
I
is
got,
relatively new. I mean, you've pretty much,
yeah.
just kind of got going with the cadence of how you all even work together.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but it was like a year and a half. We were setting, records. We were bringing home
Wow.
all these. I mean, we were number one gym in the country. I mean,
Wow.
it was just insane. Like, everything was in a perfect world, wonderful. Just in terms of how our relationship worked. But unfortunately, things happen along the lines.